Hey everybody, welcome to Candy Coated Conversations with your girl Candace and Tamika Heavy on the Scott. Hey Tamika.
Hi, Candy. How are you
Hey
today?
girl, I'm doing good. Look, it was one of those mornings. I was just telling you, look, you wake up for work and you be teetering at the edge of the bed like, yeah, I should call in. It was one of those mornings. But
Yes,
I
until
said,
the last minute when it's too late to call in, so you gotta take your behind to
no,
work.
child. I had plenty of time. I just talked myself out of it. I said, "Girl, go get in the shower and get your day started. Get the Monday on over with." So I just went on and
So you
did it.
gave
It was
yourself a
not that
pet
bad.
talk.
Yes, I had to give myself a pep talk. That's exactly what I had to do, y'all. So we went ahead and got the day started. Hey, y'all. Hey, Babs. Hey, Cherry Blossom. Hey, Katina.
Hey,
Hey,
Miss
me.
Babs. Hey, Cherry Blossom. Hey, Katina. Hey, Amazingly Meek. I just asked about you.
Child, look, I said, you know what? I said, now y'all know I be talking about Chrisean. Y'all can always tell me when y'all want to talk about her, and I'll do it. But I generally just be like, I only if it's something really juicy going on, am I even really interested a little bit, But some things, my interest was peaked over the weekend. Over the weekend, I said, oh, it's time to have a Chrisean show because I want to see what's going on with this. I want to get everybody's opinion on this. And look, I came early so we had more time. I said I'd rather come in early than stay late because look, y'all know I be just getting off work at a certain time, and I be ready to go eat. I ain't even gonna lie about
Look, I be ready to go eat. Big back energy.
Big back energy, yes, child. Yeah, I was just telling Tamika. I said, no. Tamika talking about some big back energy. I said, Tamika, I don't know if I want to have some nachos or a burger. She talking about have both. I said, now if that ain't big back, no.
The nachos is the snack.
Look, the way I be sitting up, that might be how it goes. Cause all I did plan on was just having the burger. I wasn't having the full fledged thing, fries and all that. I just wanted a bacon cheeseburger. Anyways, y'all, the link is pinned to the top if you want to give up, come up, talk. Look, talk about Katina, talk about yes, big back.
Katina.
The link is posted if you want to come up and give your opinion. We're not even really we going straight into this because there's like a lot of components to what we've been seeing this weekend. So we're not doing hot topics today, nothing like that. We jump right into it. But I want to pose a question right from the start to you guys. If you are no longer friends with someone. And I'm saying this when you guys really considered yourself friends. We are friends, aka family. And when that ends, what do you feel like you're owed? What do you feel like you're owed? Now, here's my take on that. You know, if I have a friend, that we have parted ways and there's hasn't been a big thing going on with us, nothing. Now, to me, for our friendship to end, something treacherous has gone on. That's just my opinion. If our friendship is ending, something really has taken place and has gone on, right? So, if something has gone on to where we have decided we're going our separate ways, there's two ways that this can go down. Either we can part ways quietly, and you know what? You keep your secrets as a friend. I keep my secrets as a friend to the things that we know about each other. I honestly feel like that's the way that it should go. But there is a but, y'all. When we end in negativity, what do you really feel like I owe you?
Yeah, I get what you're saying because if we did in a negative way, only if when the friendship ended, it ended bad, it ended messy,
Hey,
then yeah.
JL. Hey, JL.
Hey,
Welcome.
hey, JL. Yeah, I don't owe you anything if our friendship, but I feel like that's more with character also. because I know I'm not gonna sit there and air out your whole business because I'm mad because our friendship done took a turmoil. I'm not doing that part, but the moment that I feel you get in there, then yes, I'm gonna take it there because when you go,
Yeah,
you take it to hell.
yeah. If we're choosing not to part quietly and just, I mean, as hurtful of a situation as it is, and we're not both exiting quietly, why do you feel like I owe you anything, or why do you feel like I owe it to you to keep your secrets? Now, I am being very clear when I say I feel like this. I don't want, if you do something negative, and I find out you're talking about me and this and that, and you like, dang, I walked, because look, y'all know it, I've been in this situation before. Y'all know it, where I've exited a situation quietly, and dang, why is it not just quiet? Why is anybody saying anything? And that's to somebody that I wasn't that close to. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get to the bottom of this. Look, I'm nosy as hell, because I'm gonna just put it out here, y'all. I don't believe that Jay is talking Chrisean's business, because and Chrisean has not contributed to that. Do you understand what I'm
Well,
saying? I don't,
yeah,
because if Jay wanted to talk Chrisean's business, couldn't she have talked that the whole damn time? Couldn't, they've been not friends. It's not like their friendship just ended last week or over the weekend. They've been not friends, y'all. Now, I agree with, I mean, we don't owe each other nothing, but I'm not discussing your business. Right. And don't speak negatively about me. And then we can go on like that. That's how I feel.
yes, that's
That's what
just
I'm
how
saying.
I feel. I
That,
feel
that,
like the
that really.
moment that you come out with something, and it's going to either tarnish my character or even make people think like a different way that I'm not, then yes, I'm gonna speak out. Now in J case, before we go with all the receipts
Hey,
back,
Jayla Q.
hey J look you.
Go ahead, Tamika.
um Now in J case, I believe from Chastity's text message that she sent Chrisean, that I'm so mad that I cannot find. But in Chastity's text message, Chastity, no, I think it was Chrisean that wrote like, "Oh, Jay just mad." Well, wait, she didn't say her name. She said she is mad because it, I guess, got put out that Jay had stole money. So that's why Jay feel embarrassed to, go on live the first time to say everything that she said the first time that she went live, because she did two lives. So I think that that's where it brewed up at, honestly, because it came up that Jay stole money and then boom, it just got haywired.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got comments. Hold on, let me go down in the
Okay. All right.
comments.
Get to the comments.
So what exactly did Chrisean say in that text message? Chrisean said, "I don't. Can somebody send us the text message because it's in the text message?" But the text message said, and it was the text message of Chastity and Chrisean. Chastity posted it on her page, and the T pages, screenshotted it, and it said that basically she is just embarrassed because everybody found out that she stole money. This was before Jay even, no, this was right after Jay put out the first live, before she did the second live. This was before the Blue Rock and Latrice interview with Smiley also, that those text messages came out. Cherry Blossom said she could have left Junior out of it. And I agree with that. She could have left Junior out of it, because this is my thing. If I'm beefing with you, only if you bring up my kids, I'm going to bring up your kids. But if you don't bring up my kids, I'm not bringing up your kids, because I know that my kids is a drawing point for me. Like, that's where you just drew the line. Like, you just drew the line all the way. Don't speak about my child. Don't do nothing. Like, you could have just skipped past that comment and went to the next comment like they normally do. Jay been quiet all of this time. Why she decided to talk about Chrisean and her baby now? I believe she started to talk about Chrisean is because Chrisean must have told somebody that's in their clique, must be, because we only see it from the Instagram standpoint or the YouTube. We're not seeing it from the Cali and Oklahoma standpoint. Like, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors or the conversation. It's on Hot Tea Hot Pocket. Wait,
Here,
it's
I'm
on
trying to
Hot
find
Tea
it
Hot
right now.
Pocket page, that text. Okay, so Jayla, thank you so much, Jayla Q. I knew I wasn't going off the rabbit hole. I believe Chastity has a lot to do with this. She's messy. Cherry Blossom, and I agree with you 100%. Because you know she in Cali. I thought the text was after her live. Yes, it was right after her first live because in the text, Chastity said, I'm just mad that everybody's trying to clout chase after you. And Chrisean said right after that, Chrisean said that she is just embarrassed. And like along those lines, like she is just embarrassed because it came out that, she stole the money from me. That's what Chrisean's text back Chastity. That's when the second live came out and she said, well, you're talking about me in code. Now, this is what Jay saying, that you're talking about me in code to, I guess, like private. So I'm going to be talking to you in public. Yeah. It was a lot of
Okay,
noise.
now, okay, I want us to
I thought
cover
it was
everything, y'all,
talking.
but I want y'all to, okay, all of a sudden, now here, I ain't got no dog in this fight, so I'm willing to look at all aspects of the situation. So all of a sudden, Jay, one of your trusted friends, all of a sudden she's taking $60,000 from you. Yeah, please get it, Jayla. All of a sudden, she has taken $60,000 from you. You, where did this come from? All of a sudden, that's what I want to know. And let me put
I
this out
don't think
there
it
too.
was a all of a sudden, y'all. I really don't think it was a all of a sudden. I feel like it was a all of a sudden via IG and YouTube, but I don't think it was a all of a sudden kind of thing. Like, I'm gonna just come out and say it. Like, we don't know Chrisean, we don't know Jay, we don't know Marsh. Taking the baby out of the situation of the comment that she said, let's take it to just the friendship versus friendship.
Okay,
We don't know
MEPC.
what's going on.
MEP said, "Well, Jay admit. Hey, MEP. Jay admitted that she did spend her money.
She
So
did admit it. She did say that.
and that's what I'm saying. If you
Stole,
if
but she didn't use stole.
So what did she say she spent the money on? Because I very much believe you gave certain permission for certain things to be taking place with your money. So at that point, don't tell me or don't accuse me of stealing when 9 times, I'm gonna say 8 times out of 10, permission was given to use money for this, use money for that, and use some for this or that.
Well, that's what
I
Jay was
I
saying.
I believe that that is what actually happened. So when you try to say that I stole, that's a stretch. I don't believe that girl stole no money from Chrisean. I don't believe that. Meek said, I think when Chrisean got locked up, they started stealing.
Well, that's what it was because Jayla Q's coming up here. Hey, welcome.
Hey,
Hey Jayla,
hey,
welcome.
hey, y'all. Hi. I'm so glad I caught it live. I was like, I haven't seen Candy in a long time.
Yes, girl. So what's up?
So let me give y'all the tea real quick because I'm still gonna find the text messages because I know I've seen them and I've seen them in the DMs, right? Too. So one of my many pages has DMs because some of the fans went to Oklahoma and talked to Christian. I got like a little bit of inside tea too. Anyway, so what happened was, and she wasn't necessarily talking about like the situation between Jay and they just witnessed. They just witnessed that, you understand what I'm saying? But
Your
this
phone
has nothing
chopping
to do
up,
with that.
Jayla.
But along,
Yeah. Yeah, you are sound like a robot, Jayla. Don't get too much into the story before we fix that. I'm gonna mute myself. Tamika, mute
all right,
yourself and see if
back.
that helps as well.
You hear me now? Is it better?
Wait, start
Is it
saying
getting
something
better?
else. Yes, it is getting better. Okay, go ahead. Now we can hear you.
Okay, so the situation is this. So they started letting a lot of people stay at the house, all kinds of crazy stuff, was going on. Of course,
Dang, soon as when it was getting good. Y'all, she dropped off. Hopefully she come back on. MEP said that she didn't say she said Chrisean told her to use it for what she needed. I think she spent more than what Chrisean thought she would spend. I'm using the term they because I don't trust Marsh either. Why Jay bring up K Suave? Now Jay met her man through Krishan, and I hope Jay is not on that lean. I thought that okay. I thought that Krishan. No, I thought Jay knew the brother and all of them before all of that. But I could be wrong. Y'all know I don't be following her like that, like that. Exactly, MEP. Candy, are you there?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm over here talking. Thought I was unmuted. Anyways, y'all, I want to throw something else out there. Just to put it out there. Now, first, let me say this. I know people say people's kids are off limits, and I believe that too. Don't be dragging nobody's kids, talking about nobody's kids. But I'm also going to say this. I did not hear Jay dragging Junior, talking bad about Junior. I'm going to tell you what I heard. And I know that the super fans don't want you to say nothing. Hey, Donicia, that's a fact. The
Hey,
super,
Danicia,
yeah,
cousin.
the super fans don't want you to say nothing. Don't say nothing about. They don't want you to say nothing about Chrisean. They don't want you to say nothing about. They don't want you to say nothing negative at all about Chrisean. Period. But here's my thing. This is what I heard from what was being said. This is my interpretation of in what I heard in her disclosing certain things about Junior. Is that you people think that Chrisean is telling you the truth, and Chrisean is really a liar. Let me tell you what she's lying about. She's lying about Junior's health, and she's lying to you guys. That's really is that what I got is that she's trying to call Chrisean is a liar, and that she's lying to you guys and trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and she's not being truthful with you guys, and that is what she's letting us know. I didn't hear Jay say anything negative about Junior. Now, people want to look, in the great words of Blueface, the truth could never be a diss. Right?
Yeah, but I don't feel like that. She should have said, okay, so instead of her naming different kind of diagnoses and things like that, she just should have. I don't know what she should have did because she should have never mentioned it at all. Like whenever that she said, well, I have family members that work in autism, like that just brings that about. Like, why would you say that online? Like knowing that people is
Yes, and I don't
going,
think I think 1 years old is a little. First of all, yeah, I
it is
agree with
too
that.
young for
1 years
that.
old is too young for that diagnosis. But
Yes.
y'all might get mad at me too. Y'all might get mad. Hey, Coco, but
Hey,
there is
Coco.
there is something going on with medically with Junior. I don't
Yeah,
think it's any of our
I don't
business.
think
It's
that
none
is
of our
her.
business. It's none of our
Exactly. I
business.
was about to
But
say that.
there is something medically going on with Junior. There is. It's nobody's business. Okay, hey Ravishing Rashonda. It's
Hey,
nobody's
Ravishing.
business, but there is something going on. Hey
What's
Coco,
what's
what you
what's
think about all
what's
this, girl?
what's medically going on with Junior?
There is something going on with him.
What's going
I,
on
I
with
don't I
him?
don't know what's going on with him because I have not. I can see as a mother of three, I can see that he's not developing the way that he should be, and I say that with no hesitation. And I think
How
that
so?
and how so?
Yeah. What is it that you're seeing?
What I'm seeing is a 1 year old child that can't stand. What I see a lot that's not right. And if you choose not to see it, oh, okay. I realize super fans will choose not to see what they don't want to see. And I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody about it, but there is something medically wrong with Junior. And at 1 years old, I really never wanted to say anything like that. I just sat back, watched, looked, and things like that.
Yes,
But there is something going on. Is it any of our
yes.
business? Hell no, it ain't. It's not.
No, right.
But he is
And I
delayed.
totally agree. I totally agree with you because at the end of the day, it could be anything, and it could be for any reason, right? It could be genetics, it could be chemically, it could just be anything. But the thing is, and it happens. My nephew was very. I told you guys so many times. My nephew was very delayed, and now he's super intelligent, run, walk, talk. They don't. They start trying to help you at 18 months to 2 years, and
Hmm.
that's when they really can to tell. But so he might not be hitting all the milestones now, like we expect and we have seen, but that doesn't necessarily mean he can't catch up. Okay.
No, he definitely could, and I'm
Unfortunately,
hoping that for him. I'm hoping
yes,
that.
everybody and everyone, and we're praying. We're like, okay, God, whatever it is, there's some things that we are concerned about. But it's not our business. We can't, as a friend, you can't come along and just blab something about someone's child's medical history across the internet, which
Hmm.
she's been hated for. And I thought that was a very low blow and disgusting. And one of the reasons why I feel like she did that is because, so this is the story. So so they were like letting all kinds of people stay at the house, right? Even she
Hmm.
even mentioned Solid house with us. Like, pay attention. Smiley wasn't the only person staying at the house. So they were just all kinds of characters at staying at Chrisean's house while Chrisean was so busy, living at, Blueface's house. And she basically came to an agreement and said, hey guys, you guys got to go. And Blueface stood behind her decision because he's like basically coming back into her life, and he kind of influenced her to ask to cut these girls off, to cut everybody off.
Hmm.
No more leeching, no more you taking care of everyone. He's like, you got a kid now. It's not like before. So this is the conversation that they're having behind the scenes. They don't like this information that's given. So Marsh was strong enough to confront her one on one because she's like, you didn't give us enough food or whatever. And she's like, well, I'm not paying the bills no more, blah, blah, blah. It's this show is over. Enough is enough.
Hmm.
Um, so of course, Jay runs out. She's going to stay here and there. You've seen her on different lives. She didn't really have a place to go. Okay. But she
Hmm.
was the one of the first people to go. But with that being said, Chrisean was still food to them. Even I was giving cash apps to other people that was in the house because they were like, "Oh, we want to get this and that." And other. So it's kind of like going around. We were just like being like super supporters of fans and like, okay, you guys take care of Chrisean's house, sending them stuff. So, but they do their supplies and stuff like that was, and we saw them. We saw her up in there cooking, and she would still come over and visit, but she couldn't
Hmm.
stay. And this is the deal. Wow. So Bonnie Lachey gets on live one day and she pulls this. I'm moved in with Blueface. Remember when Chrisean was in jail? Everyone remember that? Maybe you guys do, maybe you don't, right? She was
Hmm.
standing outside talking to Blueface's father, pretending like she moved into Blueface's house. The very next day, Janet goes over and she's walking around Blueface's house, like, like, no, only Chrisean stuff is here. I don't see anybody else's stuff. She's basically throwing shade at Bonnie, like, you didn't move in here.
Hmm.
And she said, and I came to drop, and she said, here's packages for Chrisean, and I think she said for Junior at the time, right? So they were laid out on the couch. So what was the difference between what was going on that time, even though Chrisean was in jail, from today? Well, the jail, and she tagged them, and she tagged all of the people that were helping her. They were tagged in her original story when she first, her first, not, I want to say story, and I mean like first post. And
Hmm.
all of the, fan pages were talking like, she untagged Marsh and Jay. What went on? What went on? Well, some of those fan pages are talking to none other than Chastity in the group chat.
So I've come to realize, and we knew this back then when Chrisean first got out. Chrisean got out of jail and realized that not only did they not do what they said they were going to do, but they also stole money from her.
Mm-hmm.
So she was devastated. And the way she was saying is like, it's over. We can never go back from this because they lied to me and said they were doing this. And not only that, they stole money from me. So she was like, and this is horrible because you're facing all these legal troubles. Your sister was trying to get all this money up legally, and you guys were saying that this was gone and that was gone, and and all this kinds of stuff. And come to find out, you were just basically stealing the money. She's looking at her transactions and tracking all that stuff. Now she didn't press charges because she's like a sweetheart. She could have because the amount of money it was. Let's put it like this: it was more than 5,000. We
Look,
we don't know
look, Jada,
because
I
Smiley.
definitely would have pressed charges. I definitely would have pressed charges on some
Well,
60K. I don't give a damn who you is.
I
I
don't think it's
definitely would
60
have pressed
because
charges.
y'all know Smiley exaggerates, but it was somewhere between like it was when I first heard it, it was that 30,000, 29
Hmm.
exactly, right? So, but now Smiley's like it's $60,000, and I don't know whether they split that, ways, but whatever the case may be. And she did give them access because originally Marsh had them, but then they realized that they wanted the baby to be, to be able to get like, whatever he needed, and so it was best that he went to stay with one of them. Kind of established that Marsh was never supposed to keep him. Okay, like until Chrisean got out, that
Let
was
me ask you
never
a
supposed
question.
to be the case.
Let me get your opinion, and y'all put it in the chat. And after I make this comment, we're gonna take a break. Tamika's gonna read the comments because I definitely want y'all to feel included in the comments. So we're gonna be reading the comments. And you guys, the link is pinned to the top if you want to come on up and give your opinion. All opinions are welcome. We just roundtabling. In my opinion, there is no right or wrong because at the end of the day, don't none of us really know what was going on. We
Exactly.
just forming opinions about
Hmm.
the little bits and stuff that we've been given. But I want to put this out there too. You know how you just said that Marsh was never supposed to have Junior. Um, Now I don't know if those screenshots. I read them on another show that I watched, but what do you guys think about Marsh? Now, this is supposed to be her godson, right? Now, what do y'all think about Marsh not taking Junior because what no money showing? Now, if those messages are correct, what do you guys think about? Hold on one sec. Pause real quick, you guys. One moment. One moment.
Let's see if people stop texting.
Sorry about that, y'all. I had to answer the door. Anyways, so what do y'all think about the fact that now, if those text messages are true, what do you guys think about it being said from Marsh that she wanted me to take care of Junior and nothing was hitting my cash app? Now, I felt some type of way about that, y'all. I felt
Well,
some
no,
type of
because
way about that.
think about it. That was a lie because did you see the Blue Rock interview when he pulled Smiley on the
Yes,
so that
that's when
wasn't
I saw
Marsh.
that.
Yeah, Marsh was like, but the thing of it is, it looked weird to me anyway because I've never heard any of them call her Chrissy. Like Chrissy,
Mhm.
everyone is. If you and listen to Marsh talk about her, she's saying Chrisean, Chrisean, Chrisean. She's saying her whole name. So to say, yeah, I was doing Chrissy's lashes, and it just all seemed fake and made up. It seemed really bizarre
I
that it was.
definitely hope it was fake because,
Yeah,
child,
and
when I
so
saw that, I felt some type of way. I
and
said,
you
"Wait a
can't
minute."
send a cash app. I mean, I don't know about jail, but I'm like, you have to have your phone. From what I know about Cash
Utilize
App,
Cash App.
you have to have your phone. And then and then Jay says they had access to her card. So it's like we at some point or another we gotta use. People got to use their mind. They had her debit card. They had, her money. They had access to their money. Jay just admitted to, yes, we stole the money, or yes, I stole. And they even said that they used her card. So there was never no cash app being transferred from Chrisean's phone, which she cannot have in jail, into her account. So I don't know why
Yeah,
that was
because look,
bogus. That was just bogus.
yeah, I'm gonna put this up here, and then Tamika gonna go up to the comments. So I'm gonna put this. Okay, Cherry Blossom said Marsh denied that they were from her. I think Marsh is a solid one, and I'm with you right here. Look,
Yep.
you should have seen my face because I'm like Meek. I would have held my godson down until she got home. Period. Because we all know, it wasn't like I feel like when that happened, if Chrisean really wanted family to have her son, I think that would have taken place immediately. She would have gotten Junior immediately to some family. But the thing
She
of it is,
did.
Marsh is supposed to be the godmother, and
Yeah,
no
she did.
amount of
She
money
did.
would have had me not taking care of my godson. Like literally, it's food and some diapers. He's a baby. It's not
Well,
like you know. We don't know what's
right.
going on the back end as far as any other type of medical needs. Because I've seen lots of comments. Oh, he looks like he was at least getting treatment and going to the doctor and healthier and da 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 da. While he was with the sister. But I would have that baby would have been taken care of. He would have been clothed, fed, and had diapers, and he would have been just fine until his mama came home. So I was feeling some type of way when I was like, "Oh my God, is there a possibility that she really felt like that?" I don't know because we really don't know because all these friendships have fallen apart, and why?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
question.
Well,
Why
the
have all these
problem with
friendships
that
fallen
whole
apart?
thing, the problem is, so the reason why she wasn't supposed to keep him, or she wasn't, because at the end of, first of all, Chrisean asked them to move one safe house.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, she didn't know what was going on with her legal situation. Where was Marsh going to live? You know what I'm saying? With Junior. So that was not a stable environment. That's why she was never supposed to keep him.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought that Marsh still had him. Everybody's like, Marshall. But then come to find out he was all the way over in Baltimore, with his family. So the transition happened quickly. It was and then, so not on so when Carlissa went on her little rant, the guy Bodine from Blueface's camp
Mm-hmm.
came in and said, "Hey guys, no, the baby's not with Marsh." Okay, when Smiley was like, "No, the baby's right here," she was playing the fake in the background. We're all taking care of the baby. It's we're all, no, that was all fake because he was like, "Smiley, you're lying. The baby's with Chrisean's family," like that. And so and he said in the text message or whatever that was leaked, Blueface and Chrisean both agreed to send the baby to the, to Chrisean's family, and Marsh was not to keep the baby. So she picked him up, and we don't know whether it was a week, 2 weeks, or 2 days, but then shipped all the way back to Baltimore. I hate to say it that way, but he was basically picked up and was sent to Baltimore because, and not only that, so if you were watching like and I follow martial art, so she had a lot of business deals coming up. She did like a movie, so she couldn't have really kept him. She was trying to get her life together and make money, and she was doing what I asked her to do. Get yourself
And you know
together,
what?
and
I'm gonna say this. I'm glad she was doing that, Jayla, because look,
absolutely,
get your stuff together and get your money going so you can get out of Krishan's pockets. Because that's the problem
exactly,
that I had with a lot of people. It's like it's almost like, Dan, you want to put the people on around you, but the people that you put on that are in your life, personal people, aren't always going
yeah,
to. They may start off with good intentions, but it always
yes,
seems like they don't end in good intentions. And you
yeah,
have to come in and pull in strangers. Hey Cassandra. So let's pause right now.
Hey,
Tamika,
Cassandra.
let's hit these
Hey,
comments,
Gold
girl.
Digger, Sweet Gold.
Let's hit the comments.
All right,
And you
we hear the
guys,
comments. I think they
before we
were the
do
only
that,
two that
y'all,
came
if
in.
y'all didn't hit that like button on your way in, take a second and hit the like button. I appreciate you. Let's get to these comments, you guys, and then keep in
Please.
mind that the link is posted if you want to come up and give your opinion. All are welcome.
We said hi to Ravish and Rashonda, right? Hi, Ravish, and if we did not. Katina said, let Krishan tell us if she want us to know. I agree. Cherry Blossom said, that is like Carlissa in the helmet and eyes jokes. That is like Carlissa in the helmet and the eyes jokes of what Jay said. I'm confused with that.
Yes, I
Okay. Okay. Donatia said, not mad at all, Candy. I believe Junior is delayed as well.
Hold on, let me pause on that comment. Let me pause on that comment and say something. Let me just put this out here, you guys. At the end of the day, all we have is our opinions. But let me also say this. If Junior is delayed, okay, that is no reflection on him. He's an innocent baby. He's an
Yeah.
innocent
right,
baby. So just because we have our opinion and we think that something is going on, never misconstrue that to mean that we are talking about him, belittling
Ill
him,
will.
or
I don't
anything
think
like
that
that.
that's
I
ill
think that that's
will.
weird. I think that's weird for people to think that because you have that opinion and you think that something is going on, that you're quote unquote, imagine me doing the air quotes, talking about him. That's not talking about him.
right.
Especially
No,
when,
that's not talking about him. That's
yeah,
just
that's just we, granted, none of us can say what are facts. None of us, but
Right.
here's the thing. What I will say is the people that are running their mouth now, Jay was in that household, has been around Junior from birth. So,
Right.
you know, if she says that there's something going on, you want to call her a liar when you not in her position and you haven't, that's what I'm saying. That woman has been in the home with Junior since Junior came home.
Yep.
She's been around Chrisean, and she know we saw what we saw on TV with the drinking and things of that nature, right? So imagine what she's seeing. So I think use a little bit of discernment and don't be so quick to call somebody a hater, a user, this or that. And you know what? Like I stated earlier, this may be the only way that Jay can say, hey, this is she, Krishan is not what you guys think she is. And I'm not even talking bad on Krishan. But this could be her way of saying she's not a truthful person, you guys. Think of all aspects of this. You know what I'm saying? Don't get so caught up in being a fan that you don't want to look
And
or
I
listen
feel
to
like this.
these.
I feel like this about it. It doesn't matter. Like, it might be a time and a place for
Mhm.
everything. If you're my friend, or even though you and I had a situation, right? You know, okay, so by her saying, she did say, she by her coming out and saying anything about that baby, she wanted Krishan to hurt, and she was trying to. So my question is, why did you do that? See, the motive behind it is wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And there is nothing that's going to be fixed, or there's nothing that's going to be done. You
Now, let me
wanted
tell
this
you
girl
this.
to, you wanted to try to embarrass her, maybe because you're embarrassed, maybe because something is gone. Like, what is the motive though? Your motive is wrong.
Oh,
And
we're gonna
again,
watch some
you
videos.
come out.
We're gonna watch some videos, and in one of the videos, let me put it out there. We are gonna get to the comments. I keep seeing it. We're gonna get back to them in just a second, but we're gonna watch some videos in just a second, you guys. And Jay says that her father just passed, and she now this I don't know if
Now,
it's
her
true or not.
father didn't just pass. Her father been dead almost about. That man been dead, y'all. He been. That's what I'm saying. Been
hold on,
dead.
wait. Can we
How you
address
know?
this comment by Lady Pat?
Because
Lady Pat
we
said,
followed him.
okay,
Well,
wait. So Lady Pat said, y'all I see a minute video of a baby now. Now everyone is a doctor. Krishan biggest mistake is letting the world into her baby's life.
And
She been
but
letting the world into her baby's life. However, we're not saying that we are. Well, I'm not with Candy Nine or
and oh,
Taylor.
and in
We're not
regard to
saying
that,
that we're
no,
a
no.
doctor, but we are mothers, and we can see the obvious. Now, whether it's
right,
our is to say yay or nay,
Right.
then no, that's not our place. But if it's a subject that is being brought up, and it's just like being in the mother sector. That's what the mother sector is for. They exchange each other. I mean, it was even
Yes,
times
and there's a reason they're
when like
called
we just had
milestones.
like the
There's a
Fat
reason
Joe
they're called
interview.
milestones. They're
Yeah,
Right.
called milestones because a certain this number of babies have been recorded that they should be doing this by this age. Now we all
That's
know it can
right.
vary. We all know it can vary, but when the variance goes too long, there's something going on, and any doctor
Right.
will tell you that. There's a reason they're called milestones, and your baby should be doing this between this age and this age, between this month and this month. They should be able to do this between this month and this month. If you're a mother, you know that. That's a fact. That's not
Right.
us making
Yeah,
up
you're
to
supposed
make
to be
something
reaching
up.
a certain amount of things. Right. Exactly.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, was that Jay's place to tell Krishan's son's medical
no,
history?
that was
That
not
no,
Jay's
and
place.
that's
No.
what
No,
I'm saying.
not
The motive
absolutely not.
that
Be
was
mad
pure
at me, but
evil
don't bring to my
because
child.
right, you could have said she's a juggie. You could have said she's out here
Especially since
giving,
Krishan didn't
doing 15-minute day. I did, but the situation is, as long as the well was giving water, you didn't have a problem with any of her behavior or character flaws.
Mhm.
Now that
Mhm.
the water or the well is dry, you gotta, oh, I was this happened, and then she did this to me and the baby. No, baby, no.
Mhm.
And again, if the baby's never been to a physical therapist or whatever, or physician, how are you going to tell me the condition, Jay?
Mhm.
Did Krishan tell you that? If you're saying she never takes him to see, what's wrong with him or won't get him out, how did you
I
now
think
diagnose?
that that's a lie. I think that she is taking them to the supposed to
Of
like
course she is.
first of all,
Mhm.
babies need their like shots. I believe first is
Not
like the like
right,
first shot, then it's the 3 month old shots, and then it's 6 month, and then
right.
like it
Mhm.
goes that way. So like I said, like we all mothers, so we know that if it
But
is
she said
something
all
going
that
on
stuff
in that
because her
aspect,
motives were evil, and that's the problem everyone
Well,
had
the
with her.
thing,
We're not
no, but
defending
we don't
Krishan.
know. We don't.
I
We
No,
don't
think
her,
that
know.
she
no,
We don't
missed
know
we
her
her
know,
motive.
we know,
words.
No,
I
we
just
don't.
think she
we
We
know
don't know.
because of
words.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know the
Candy.
motive
We
of
can
why he's
speculate.
suicide.
We can
Because
speculate that
my
her
thing is
motives were
this.
evil.
I'm gonna
You don't
still
think they were evil, Candy? Come on,
no.
go ahead.
I think it was wrong. I think it was wrong, but I don't know the real reason why she did that because Mark J has been knowing something is going on with Junior. So, what is the reason why she would say it now? There's something has happened that we don't know about. But let's get to the comments. Let's catch up with the comments, and then we're gonna watch these lives, you guys, in case anybody hasn't seen it.
All
Okay?
right, got it, got it,
Okay.
got it. Okay, so Jo said other people's children are none of our business, whether on the internet or not. Speaking ill of babies and the elderly has always been a no-no. The way I was brought up, I just feel like once you bring it to the internet, it's everybody's business. Once you bring now, Krishan did not bring. Now, I do want to say this before I even go down to any other body comment that Krishan did not tell us anything was wrong with her baby. And I think that by her not telling us nothing's wrong with her baby, then no, nobody shouldn't be speaking on whatever that may be going on with that baby. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Amazingly Meek said that she should have press charges, period. I'm guessing about the stealing the money. Any
About the
stealing
money,
is
I think.
bad,
Mm-hmm.
all rumored. Lady said, Donintia, I hope she learns from that eye opener. Marsh said the messages aren't real, and if they were stealing the money, that means that they had access to the money. Bab said she already said that it wasn't her text message. Ravishing said Marsh said that the messages was fake. I would have held my godson down. Candy read that one already.
Me
Mark
too.
said that the messages are fake. Yeah, I would have held my godson down if I was eligible to help my godson down. If I didn't have a pot or a window to throw it out, then I'm not gonna. No, I'm not doing that. So I do get why probably Marsh didn't keep him. Jo said Marsh said that the messages are fake. Cherry Blossom said Marsh denied that they came from her. I think Marsh is a solid one. You okay? Yeah, please everybody, don't forget to hit the like button, please. She said it wasn't her, but I definitely feel her and Jay are still connected. She something wait, so something was
Look,
going on.
hold on. Go back to that one for Meek. Meek, did you mean to spell steal that way? I feel like that was your look. Did you mean to spell steal that way?
I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. The only one who wanted a cash app was her sister Chastity, and
Right, Lady Pat. Because look,
because that's
Chastity
what
stay
I
loving.
referenced
Yeah, Chastity stay trying to scam up on somebody's damn cash app and get a cash app from somebody. You
from
right
the
about that, Lady
fans.
Pat.
Yeah, from the fans, they said. MEP and Jay didn't have an account for the money she spent. Jo said, sounds like everybody was there for the money until the well ran dry.
That's true. That's true. And ain't that sad?
Martha,
Let me pause real quick. Ain't that sad? A lot of times people want to, especially I notice a lot of younger people, y'all want to come on in with your friends and we are fam because it really did seem now y'all gotta admit, and I will say it did seem for a while they had their own little family unit going on. She was trying to create a family dynamic with her friends. We all here. Marsh got a kid, now Krishan, I got a kid, and we our own little family and stuff like that. But it's sad when the breakdown comes. I feel sad that she does not have these people because I can remember thinking, months back that like literally I was glad she had these ladies in her life because it didn't seem, mind you, that she had that with her own family. As large as her family is, a lot of the ones that I felt like that she really depended on, like uh Tessa, not so much Chastity. I never really saw her really too much dependent on Chastity, but Tessa, it seemed like everybody wanted something. Tessa wanted that restaurant. When it didn't, when Krishan couldn't put out the money for the restaurant, I wonder what even went down with that. Who was in the right or the wrong about that? Because, and the thing of it is, I'm not even going to say that Tessa was strictly in the wrong about it because, and you know why I say that? Because we saw Krishan promote too many times that she was opening a restaurant. So I'm not even going to say that Tessa was in the wrong with whatever went down with that because she literally moved her family to California because you guys were supposed to be opening a restaurant that you, Krishan, were promoting and stating that was going to open. And then it seemed like the rug got pulled from underneath her. So I don't know. I just hated that. I hate that this is all going down for Krishan. I really do hate that. Okay, go to the comments.
Jo said a private conversation should have been had between the parties, and I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Valencia said, "Mad day. That's when the truth always come out on a mad day." Hey J Pebbles 48, what happened,
AJ,
y'all?
AJ Pebbles, girl, if you ain't found out, we're gonna play some videos that you could kind of catch up a little bit. We're gonna play some videos after the comments.
Pieces of puzzles are missing, but Janet have a convo with Krishan, not the internet. Krishan didn't come to the internet and blast Janet about stealing money from her, which she didn't. Which she didn't. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, was she just text that to Chastity and Chastity put it out to the fucking internet, which I don't like. I don't like that. Like, I really feel like Chastity started all of this. Got kicked out. Be back up about 5 minutes. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't care what the reason may have been. She was out of line and just wrong. Yes, when she spoke about Junior.
Mm-hmm.
What was she alluded about autism? Because she really didn't speak bad about Junior.
No, I don't think she. Yeah,
She
people.
just misplaced her words. Like, I just feel like when she said that, oh well, I have a cousin or family members that specializes in children. She didn't even have to say all of that. Only thing she could have said was, really, she should have never read the goddamn comment. But if she did wanted to read the comment, I'm not speaking about that child because I mean that is my nephew, honestly, and I'm not about to speak about him. Next question. Like say it that way, but instead of you alluding to autism and things like that, yes, you are trying to hurt me with your words, and you're bringing my child into it. If I was
Mhm.
Chrisean, that's the way I would have felt about it. It would have never been no coming back from a friendship.
Mhm.
A stranger is different from a like friend. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Jay, Jay, Jay probably don't even know where she's at half of the time. Did you hear her voice switch up when her boyfriend walked in? She probably asked Rock for money and she said no, Jay needs to grow up. Jay said that Chrisean was basically telling her, like, swipe the card, Jay swipe the card. So I guess when Chrisean went to jail, Jay kept on swiping the card. That is subjected to be theft because, yeah, I was telling you to swipe the card in my presence when I was present. Okay, you want a Philly
Mhm. And
cheesesteak,
you know what
go
I
swipe
did
my
hear,
card.
and
Oh,
y'all
you
gonna
want
hear it
some
when we watch the
sneakers, go
video,
swipe my card. But if
right?
I'm in jail and I can't give you that okay to swipe my card, but I gave you that okay last week prices is different from this week prices, honey. Did you check the gas? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, so I
Now,
do
now
think
we
that
are gonna
it's
see.
out.
Now we are gonna see when we watch the videos. My thing is, why was you swiping Krishan's card any damn way? Especially given the fact when I hear you say in the video, "In my fiance, get your money from your
Girl,
fiance." What are you doing in Krishan's account? That's what I don't understand.
leech. In 1 minute, I cannot speak on anyone's development. What 1 minute video y'all talking about? Because you would what 1 minute video? Everybody keeps talking about a 1 minute video in the comments that I don't understand. Oh, that we can't die. Well, ain't nobody diagnosed no child within a 1 minute video.
And
Now physical
we've seen
appearance
multiple videos from Junior. We've seen multiple videos
I
from Junior.
I think Jay being a good friend, that was a low blow. I think Jay being a good friend, that is a low blow. Jay is entitled to her truth, whatever it is. She could have left her observations of him out of their situation.
I
Uh,
believe that. I believe that. And it's not anything that I would have ever done, but that's why I posed the question at the end, at the start, you guys. When the friendship ends, some people feel really when things end, some people don't know how to go their own way and just go their way quietly and just shut the hell up. Some people are intent on causing and wreaking havoc along the way, and some people in some people's mind, when we're not friends, it's all bets off. That's how some people really feel, y'all. Some people are messed up like that. They feel like, oh, we ain't friends.
MEP said, Candy, you don't come online to do
What you
what?
mean? No, I come online, but I only, I'm not, there are channels created that are just about Krishan, period, and I'm just not, I just
Trinity
a
Chin
good stuff.
said, hi, Trinity Chin. I don't know if we've spoken to you. She said every single baby develops differently. I can't speak for anyone, but I have never seen a video over 1 minute of that child. I feel like you don't need a video. I'm a Krishan. Wait, in Krishan house, her wallet. Janet claims to have a family of means and a fiance, but waiting for another woman to provide for her. Janet is full of shit. Katina said,
Yeah.
"Candy, that tells you a lot about a person's character."
Mm-hmm.
Swipe card for 60,000. Marsh never spoke on Junior. What makes Jay different? Marsh never spoke.
That's what I want to know, y'all. That's what I really want to know. And that's why I'm like, I'm not quick to react, because I want to know what has happened, because all these things that she's saying, she could have been said, and I want to know what happened. Are we done with the Okay, we got a couple more comments, and then
Yeah,
let's
just
get
a
to these
couple more.
videos.
She shouldn't have read the comment. She flew the fire. Yeah, I believe she should have never read that comment. Jay said her brother was in foster care. Is that true? I don't know nothing about Jay or anybody else on this internet but myself. It took Jay a long time, in my opinion, to share her shit. Okay, it took Jay a long time. Okay, Gold Digger says she brought up autism and it appeared that she was alluding that towards CJ. Autism is a real diagnosis, and it comes from a medical doctor, not Janet alluding to autism because she knows someone. Absolutely. Hashtag door girl problems. I like
I
that.
like that name. I like that name. I don't know what it means, but I like it.
I like that name. Jen spoke a lot on past tense. Chrisean was gone for 3 months and felt she needed a different walk. We all seen Chrisean not be a good friend, not in a good space. Where were her friends? Her friends was there, helping her not do all of these. I mean, helping her do all of these that you just named. Her friends was there. That's what I'm saying. So Janet, Jeanette, whatever her look, the girl, she is saying that Chrisean did this, Chrisean did that, Chrisean bullied me. And that bully word just get the hell on my nerves because, girl, how can another grown woman bully you and you a grown woman too? Was you bullied when you was sleeping in her house? And then she said something about,
Yes.
oh,
Go
I
out
never
on your own.
needed her house. Oh well, my like family owes property. So when y'all was getting kicked out of this house, that house, and that house, why the hell didn't your family move y'all into the property that they so called own?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Now that's what I just got a question on. All about this junior talk, I can't really pinpoint about a baby because I don't know nothing about that baby other than it's obvious. That's all that I'm just gonna say is that things is obvious. MEP said Jay said that she didn't like the way that she was holding the baby. She did say that in her second live. Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mar said, okay, Mar said Rock called her first when she got out before calling anyone. Yes, and then she said before she changed her number on all of us. I felt like maybe
Ooh.
that's when the hate started because Rock did change her number on everybody.
Anicia.
Yes, her brother was in foster care. Here go Donencia. So Candy, what else are we talking about tonight? Because I'm over it. And I put that word in it. Okay. Scott.
Look, this all we talking about today. You know we don't do Chrisean shows that I. This what we talking about today, Davicia. Okay, let's get into this video,
Dennis
y'all.
said she was the one that had the sauce. Oh, for real? Preach
Okay.
heavy. Yes, Cherry Blossom. The baby should be crawling and walking. Yes, the baby should be crawling and
Yes,
walking. I
but you
took
know
the
what?
time to
It's people that's gonna act like, oh, he right on his mouse. It's like, come on now, come on, come on now. Okay, let's get to this. We're gonna go to the first live. Okay, you guys, here we go.
I'm from here. I brought you to the scene, so it's like y'all mad? Y'all mad that I had the sauce to put on motherfuckers to blow up. Oh, okay.
Oh, Candy,
Let's not
pause it, pause it,
forget.
pause it.
You can't pause these. What's up?
Oh damn!
What?
Because she was saying that she has the sauce because she had introduced Chrisean to Marsh. Like it was her and Chrisean first, and then Marsh came after. So she's saying that she introduced Chrisean to LA people and things like that. That's what she was saying right there. We did have a
Oh,
comment that said something like that.
okay.
Yeah, I'm from here. I brought you to the scene, so it's like y'all mad? Y'all mad that I had the sauce to put on motherfuckers to blow up. Oh, okay. Let's not forget. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. Because they already got that bitch. Yeah, see, I don't do no the drugs and all that. Like, I come from a background of drugs. So when I see people around me doing drugs and then they try to like, oh, you're always so negative. You always say how you're going to throw up if you drink. Or you always say how you're going to have anxiety if you take this ecstasy pill. Like, bitch, because I don't want to do it. The fuck? Like, you want to do it. You're miserable with your life. I'm not miserable with my life. I was
Not to
happy
mention,
before I
we all
met you.
know that
It's
Jay
like
was
every time
sniffing
you come
that
into people's
powder,
life,
guys.
you just try to
She
take
and her
them down
friends
with your
already
life. Like
ratted her
you're
out for that.
miserable with your life. Like we're not miserable with our lives. Leave us alone. Stop calling. Stop calling. If you're trying to reach me, call me. Don't call Kevin. Like he got a girl. Like leave him alone. The fuck? Like don't try to lie either and be like, oh, I was trying to call Jay and try to tell your baby daddy none of that, bro. Nobody wants you around here. So it's like take your negative energy and all that like out somewhere where I don't know, put that energy towards something else, something positive. Like how we are over here. So that was just a breakdown for y'all because I'm tired of y'all just being in my face. So moving on. You convinced her to help Junior. I did. My cousin is a specialist. Like I did. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're a regular children, like we offered the help as much as we can. Like my cousin is literally has her BA in all of this. It's like when people are in denial of stuff, it's like you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. Like I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's like you got to put the work in too. Like that's how God is going to repay you. If you put the work in, not just gossiping around other people and be like, oh, whatever the fuck you do and gossip around and sit around people all day and judge them all day, like you are not God. So it's like if you trying to judge over here, we could judge you and you probably gonna get the shorter stick of the end because you did worse shit than us and we were just backing you up. I'm used to this Hollywood shit. I'm from here. I brought you to the scene. So it's like y'all mad? Y'all mad that I had the sauce to put on motherfuckers to blow up. Oh, okay. Let's not forget.
I think she was repeating herself though. Okay, so let's move on to this one that she did. She came back. Of course, people had a lot to say about uh this live. So she came live today too. So let's see what she said here.
Clout like that. They just have negative clout. Like everybody that don't like me, unfollow me right now. Like because I don't want you guys on my page. And it's like the person that don't talking about, oh, for clout, bitch, you barely got clout. Like nobody wants your negative clout. It's all negative. It's all literally negative. So it's like you talking about, oh, let's not give her clout. What clout? You're just scared for me to say what I really gotta say. I saw the text messages. You said, let's not give her something to talk about. You mean the truth to talk about? You don't want me to say the truth. And you keep hiding behind God and all that. Like, bro, that's not like gonna help you. Like, it's not. Like that's what we used to do with you, and it wasn't helping us. So it's like you was just manipulating with the word, and it's like that's not good. Using the word against people and being like, "Hey, um, let's sit down and have a what the fuck did she be calling it? A study, whatever the fuck she call it. But it's really to sit down and talk shit about you. And it's
I
like you're
do
not
agree
God
with her
to
with
a
that.
person. Like
Just
I
stop
get
passing
like
God
saying
around
like
like that. If you go and cuss and stuff like that
a
and
verse
everything
and
else
stuff,
within
but
God's
you're saying
word and
multiple
God's
times she
world,
brought a verse
I
and
do
she don't
agree with
even
that.
finish the
Though.
whole verse
I
and we're
do.
fighting as friends because it's like, bitch, you're the one that fucked up and it's talking about you and you're skipping the part where it's talking about you. What lean? I don't do no drugs, bro. I got out the house where they do drugs. So it's like, I
You
don't
was
do
doing
drugs.
drugs. You was doing powder.
The
Stop
person was
lying,
bringing
Jay.
us drugs. And I literally sat there and I didn't take no drugs. Like when she would try to give me pills, like I didn't take them. Like, yeah, I would put it in my hand, but I wouldn't put it in my mouth. Like I'd be like, bitch, you
So
just
why
keep
you
pressuring
putting
me
it in
to
your
do drugs.
hand,
Like I don't
Jay?
want to do drugs. I'm grieving right now. My dad died. And she have the audacity to tell my fiance, like, she should just kill herself. Like y'all think that is friend like I was there
Now
for her when she
that's
wanted
not
to die,
cool.
when she wanted to do all
That's
this.
not
I let
cool
her
at
in my
all.
home. I saw her cry and everything, and it's like you're gonna mistreat me when I was there for you and say you oh da, 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 da. Like no, you're just wrong, bro. You're wrong. And it's like every time you're wrong, You don't own up to it. You just hide behind the Bible and be like, God's gonna forgive me. But it's like all these other people around you, you're hurting them. So it's like you just gotta own up to that and really be a good person and apologize to the people that you actually hurt. Like, don't just hide behind the Bible. And that's not a good like trait. That's a manipulation tactic. Like, you always talked about, oh, blue this, blue that, but you're just like him. Like, you, like, literally, like, y'all all the same. If anything, at least he really
Yep,
looked
Miss
out
Babs.
for real. Because when he tried to hand me money, you got mad that he was paying me for my work. He was like, oh, I was supposed to. But it's like, you never did. You never try and paid us. Like, when let me try and be like, hey, Jay, I want to hire you. You was like, nah, I got her. But you never really got me. Like, you really didn't. You never really paid me. Everybody else paid me
I don't
on
think
your
she lying,
behalf. And it was
y'all.
like, Jay deserves to get paid. And you was like, no, I got her. And it was like, when did you really got me? Like, you put me under a roof that I didn't need. My family owns property out here. I don't need your
All right,
shelter.
now this is the
Like,
part where I think
I could
is
go rent an apartment. My family owns apartment complexes. So it's like, I don't have to be under you. I was there for you. So for
so
you
you
to not
chose to
even
be
be like,
homeless. Okay.
oh, thank you at all for anything, that's messed up. Because I always told you thank you. I always said thank you. No, I don't need to. I don't need to use your card. Just use my card. Just use it. Just use it, Jay. Just use it. Like, you can use it. It's like, but now you want to say I stole from you. It's like, bitch, you
Cause it was
said
sixty
use
thousand
my
dollars,
card if you
girl.
need it.
You
So it's
overused
like,
it. The fuck?
Well, we
I
don't really
don't
know no true amount. We don't know
know
no
what
true
you
amount.
like. What, like, you want to talk to me? Like, come talk to me, because everybody, all your fans been talking on your behalf, but you're scared, bro. Like, I'm not scared like you. I'm not scared, bro. You went up to your sister and you didn't even put your baby down to fight her. Like, you said you was gonna beat her ass. You told me a couple times, I'm gonna beat her ass. Watch, I'm gonna beat her ass. Like,
If
bitch,
she
you had the
killed my sister,
opportunity.
I would have had my
You
baby in
didn't
my
do
hands
it.
too.
At least me and Marge were brave enough to stand up to your sister. Like, and
You and
I
Marsha
didn't
got
even
paid
go
to do
there
that.
to stand up to her. I went there to fucking like take
Welcome back, Tifa.
responsibility for that, for what I did. I was willing to get an ass whooping because I was like, damn, I fucked up. My fucking reaction was to defend Marge, not to, like, she was literally in the bus being like, jump her. And I'm just like, no, like, that's your sister, bro. So I'm just like, I'm literally just standing there looking at
So
Chrisean,
now
giving me
you
the eye, like, beat her up. I'm like, bro, that's your sister. Like, no. So when she told me to do it, I didn't do it. But once I saw her beating up our Mars, then that's when I jumped in. That's when I was like, what the fuck? This is Ola's mom. Like, she got to come home to Ola. Like, that bitch is crazy, for real. So she keeps talking, don't give her clout, don't give her clout. Like, the more you guys talk, her little fans, because I know she sit around and talk about people. Like, I've been around her. I know her. So it's like, I just woke up. So I'm just like, what the fuck?
hey Shante, Shante.
Smiley was talking about me? Smiley, you the last person that should be talking about me and Marge because you was in the same household. You was there trying to clout chase. Like, come on. I could really talk shit if you was talking. I need to see the video so I could really be like, was my Smiley really talking shit? Because I could really say some shit. Like, y'all really think I've been too nice? Like, I'm very nice, but I'm an Aries, so I could, like, bro, the worst person to fucking mess with is an Aries, for real. I just study people too much to be like,
That part, Katina. That's the part that's
So
pissing
yeah,
me the hell
Smiley, you
off.
got my number. I'm not trying to get no clout. Y'all can get off my page if y'all don't like me. Like, the fuck? If I like if I was here for clout, or if her clout work and all that, like, my numbers would have went down. All her followers unfollowed me, and then new followers followed me. So it's like, it's not her fans. So y'all keep talking about all these, you're clout chasing, like, and
The
first of all,
haters started
That's like
following
better
you.
than
I'm not even gonna say
You
that because I'm
dummy.
gonna give it time. I'm gonna give it time.
You
I'm
slow.
gonna just give it time. Why are you doing this, Jay? Because I'm tired of, like, the harassment, the mistreatment. Like I'm like the last thing Chrisean said to me was, Jay, you need to stand up for yourself. So I'm like, all right, cool, cool. I'm gonna stand up for myself from everybody then, even you. So it's like, yeah, this is why I'm doing this because I'm finally standing up for myself. Like I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut. So it's like if you're the one that started it, you started this by talking about me first.
No,
Like
she didn't.
you talked about me first. Nobody talked about you first. I know that you're talking about me because the little fans say Chrisean said this, Chrisean said that. Chrisean, you sit around talk about like you talk about people with random people that you don't even know. That's gossiping. That's why you make me gossip. Like this is not you making me get out of character because you're doing other shit and you're acting like you're so pure all the time. Like you're not. Like I get you're trying and all that, but you already fucked up. Like you just take it as it is. Like you just already fucked up. And it's like I get you're trying to get yourself, but it's like do it the right way. Do it the actual right way. Don't like try to make all these people believe you and be like, oh yeah, she's actually changing. Because when I was on FaceTime with you the first time you got out of jail, it was like I didn't like the way you carried your son. So I'm like, bro, I don't want to be your friend because when she was on FaceTime with me, I thought I was gonna see a different person. But it's
That
like
doesn't make
she just
sense.
kept treating like
That
just
statement don't make
her
sense.
she was just the same. So I'm just like, I don't see no difference. Like you still sit around talk about people, you still judge people, you still act like you're
That
innocent.
she
When you
did.
fuck up, you bring out the Bible and you be like, all right, guys, let's pray. But it's like, bro, you're not even doing that
Yes,
like
she
without the
did.
cameras or anything. You're not even really just
Hey,
doing it
Voracious.
for yourself. It's like you're doing it to let people know, like, yeah, I changed. But behind doors, you're doing evil stuff. Like, I don't do evil stuff. I'm just here, like, waking up to evil stuff that you're sending people to harass me. Like, you're still talking. It's like, you're the one that started talking. So it's like, here I
Vanessa, you
am
better put our
talking,
like
answering
back.
all the questions. This is what
Hey,
you
Lady
wanted.
Couture.
This is what your little crew does. Like you guys sit around and you talk about people. I've
Danicia.
been there. I've sat there with you in your life and I witnessed your life. You witnessed my life. You didn't even want to sit there and help me with it because you was like, damn, Jay, you really going through some shit for real. Like this shit make me want to run away from here.
Okay, she rambling now. I'm starting to zone out. I'm starting to zone out. Let me stop this because we don't have too much longer. And let me ask a question. Let me ask you a question. Welcome back, JLQ. Let me ask a question.
Hey, hey.
Yeah,
Hi,
do
Lady
y'all
Couture.
think? Hey, Lady Couture. Who else came in here that I didn't see? Hey, V1. Hey, let's see. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think her man is hyping up to do this? Because I wouldn't
Maybe
put that
so.
past it either. I wouldn't
You
put it
know when
past
you
that
want a
either.
dope D. You know when
You
you
know?
want that dope D. You do
That's how
anything.
I feel. I feel like it's chemically, and I'm gonna put it like that to be nice. Y'all know how I've always reworded things because of the, I'm trying to not get people's channel strike. I feel like all this is chemically induced. She literally brought Junior up again. All I'm hearing is this: I'm a good person. She's not a good person. She did all these things. I never did these things. She was this. And it wasn't me. It was her. You see, but I'm saying this. Let me say this, and you guys could tell me, how you feel. Like I'm gonna go, like Candy said. Like none of my friends does chemicals. Okay, none of my friends that I'm close with
I like
does
how Jayla
chemicals.
says that. Chemicals.
Me too.
So,
Chemicals.
we're
I'm still
all
in that. I'm
chemically
still in
free
that.
because birds of a feather flock together, boo boo. Not going to
Hmm.
convince me. And then you were like, she's not changed because I saw the way. See, she's saying all the things that the internet has said. This is what I'm saying. She's trying to poke the bear because the internet's like, she doesn't know how to hold her son. Bam, let me say that. She doesn't do this. Bam, let me say this. Let me talk about the Tasiki fight. Yeah, I, contradicting yourself a lot. You said you didn't talk to her. She didn't call you. Then you said she kept calling, trying to reach you. Then you said she changed the number, and then she cut y'all off so y'all couldn't get in touch with her. But then which is it? Like baby, it sounds like you on that booger sugar or your chemicals. because you're all
Shoot,
over the place.
look at
And
shit.
again, what is your motive behind it? You know, and I feel like her intentions are evil because she wants to hurt because she's been hurt. And I mean, and just to answer your question real quick, Candy, her dad died like back in May or sometime like that. This was before Krishan went to jail.
Hmm. But that's what she's
So,
trying to say, that
or,
Chrisean
or
said
he
that to
died a
her.
long time ago because from what I can't remember what year he could have died like her brother was put into foster care because he was gone because I
Mhm.
think the mother been out there or something like that. But this didn't just happen like a couple of weeks or months ago. Like she's carrying it like, oh, he just died 2 weeks ago. No, that's no. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but
But
Let
you know,
me say, oh, sorry, go
oh,
ahead.
she's trying to pretend like she's an angel. I was always so wonderful, baby.
yeah, I think everybody around Krishan was around Krishan for certain reasons and motivations. And with that being said, I believe that the people Krishan had around her, she had there for certain reasons and her own
That's right.
motivations. I don't
That's
think
right.
anybody is completely innocent in the situation.
That's right. There you go. And Mars
Well,
said
Mars
that.
said that they all was wrong. Mars said that we all was wrong. She said that she did not agree what Jay put out about Junior because Junior is still her godson. But everything else she's not going to get into because people speak their own truths.
But hey,
Which
let me
Right.
point this
I
out.
feel
Let me
like
point
it
this out.
must be truth in what she has said.
No,
Some of
yeah,
the stuff she
yeah,
said.
because let me point this out. Let's point it
Right.
out. Marsh said that she didn't agree with her pointing it out. But I want to also point out she didn't call Jay a liar about what she said.
She did not call Jay a liar. Only thing she said was, "Ooh, I wish we had it," because she said
She said
something
she
that
didn't
said
she
about
didn't think
Junior.
she should have been talking about Junior, and that is her godson at the end of the day.
And don't
She
be
even,
clearing
but
the
I
air
think she
about
said,
other
I
people
think she
too.
Ooh,
said,
now
Something
look
like
at
that.
but
this. I like this.
didn't she say something about, but some of that is not even true. Didn't Mars say something like that?
I ain't hear
And
that
that's what
part, but
Smiley
I
said.
don't know.
Or did Smiley say that? That's what I'm saying. Somebody said it
Mm-mm.
though. I don't remember because I can't remember because everybody talking in circles. It was like everybody was talking in circles a few ways. Not everybody, but they were
that
just
is
dragging
true.
on and on and on.
Read
But I
read
want to
that
say this:
read that back.
Krishan is no saint,
Hmm.
and we never said she was. We heard her talk like hey, Marcia, da, da, da. But she literally, somebody put this in the comments, even admitting that she did a lot of mistakes and that she had a certain character about herself, and that she was seeking God to change, and
Hmm.
that so in times past, yes, Jay, y'all set up and talked about people because you did it too. Yes, Jay, she used the Bible to justify acts, but I clearly heard her say to Jamal Bryant that, oh, life and things I wanted and how arrogant I was or prideful I was, and that was wrong. And so I'm listening to somebody whose heart is basically saying, I'm broken for Christ. I'm starting to realize that I wasn't doing the right things by anybody. And she even said that. I'm like, she said she was changing. You haven't talked to her in 3 months or the month that 2 months that she's been out, and you're saying she's not changed. I don't get that. Like, Jay, I feel for her. My heart breaks for her because I feel like something else is going on. So yeah, it's
No,
sad.
I really now y'all get y'all comments in. Hey Hudson, y'all get y'all Hey Selena, welcome, welcome.
Hey,
I'm
Selena.
gonna
Hey,
say it
Queen
again.
Hudson.
I think I think Jay's boyfriend has hyped her up to do this. I think that he very much and look, I could be totally off base, but this is my opinion. I think that when Jay got with him, ooh, Krishan was the talk of the town, everybody talking about her, and he loved being around that. And then, of course, for that hot minute that Krishan was dating his brother, they were in the limelight. They was in the limelight a bit,
Oh
right?
yeah, because she said
And
that she has music coming out. You think it's because people will now be drawn to her and say, "I'm going to support you and your music," and you like because she said that. Well, the first part of her live yesterday was talking about her music that she
Hmm.
has coming out.
Jay. Oh, all of a sudden Jay do music now too. Really?
Yeah, like it's
See,
on the
that's
first. I
that's
don't
the
know if you
shit that
got the
blows
whole
me.
live, but the
That's
first
the shit
part
that
of it.
blows me. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she
They
said she
saying
got
Everybody.
music coming out.
Hey Hudson,
um
welcome to the panel. What's your thoughts on this? Now,
Hello,
y'all are,
ladies. Go on, we say Candy. Can you hear me?
no, I can hear you. Hmm.
It's been a while. Hey, Hudson.
Hello, hello.
I
How
feel
you
like a
doing?
family reunion.
yeah, it's good to see you, Hudson.
Good to see y'all, ladies. Um, go on. What were you saying, Candy? I'm sorry.
No, I was asking what are your thoughts on this because we getting out of here in a minute, so y'all get it out, y'all. Get it out. And once again, thanks for everybody for coming through, sharing their opinions and things. I just think that it's some type of weird influence going on. I think that boy has her. You got to keep your name going. If y'all not friends no more, how you gonna sell this record, this and that? You wasn't vocal enough. You did. I very well believe this is going on. Could possibly be going on with Jay. I would like to know what really, really went down, but I think that she's getting a lot of influence. Y'all heard her say it's her fiance after these few quick months, and I think he is saying you didn't create enough buzz about yourself, and now the friendship is over. You got to get the buzz going again. I think some of
Right,
that
because
is playing into it too.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
and
because
I
she?
don't like
Mars got a lot going on for herself. That's for sure.
Yeah,
She got a
and
lot
I
going.
don't like the fact that the biggest breakup was the sisters, Chrisean and Tifa. And for Tifa to come out and say that even on national TV on the Zeus network that Chrisean basically sicked her puppies on Tifa, and then everybody said that that was a lie when honestly Jay just said that that was the truth. She said that Chrisean said jumper, go ahead and jumper. That's what Tifa said on the Zeus. So I feel like if you knew that that was true and you came out of your mouth now to say that, why didn't you been said that? You know what I mean? Because I feel like that is confusing the Chrisean Rock fans. Like, okay, so she did sick her sister on this girl. I mean, like she like did sick her friends on her sister. To me, that's a lot about somebody's character. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hmm.
Cause Sean does it too, though, a lot. And
That's
just
what
like
I'm
you,
saying. Krishan had
uh,
told Marsh and Jay like jumper, jumper, jumper. Tifa said that in the very beginning, but Krishan fans was basically saying how that was a lie, that was a lie, that was a lie. When this whole time Tifa was not lying about that.
The
exactly.
what
Plus the
said.
biggest
Well,
gist
Tifa came back and said.
of their relationship.
That
So what
everyone on
happened?
there, Tifa seems to be the most honest one out of all of them, but they all liars at the end of the day, and they're all trying to make money. Y'all know what I've said from the
And I
beginning,
feel like this is a
and
storyline for Krishan's show, honestly. We are doing all
I
of this
hope she.
conversation. It
What
could
do you
have been
mean?
a damn storyline.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What's the storyline?
This whole Jay Marsh and everything else. Y'all see how we got our panties in a bunch
No,
last year,
because
facing everybody else, and look, they back
oh, but
coming
they're not. They're not
living
going to
in
be
his
a part of
house.
the storyline.
I don't think
We don't
that
know what
this.
they may not be because we don't like we're not there. But they've
I
been playing in our face since day one. Let's be honest. We have been getting played in our face since day one from
Okay,
all
but
of
okay,
You have to be
all
honest.
right.
You can't be like this with friends nor men. And if you gonna give Krishana grace, all of them deserve the grace. Clearly, there's something wrong with him. This boy is what 13, 14 months now.
Yeah, we
Is
already said that.
okay?
We
Because
all said that. We everybody here said that. Let me get
okay,
back real quick. Let me chime in about something real quick. Okay, so the whole situation with the Tifa thing is Jay, not Jay. Marsh is always on go. Everybody knows that Marsh don't play about Krishan. Watch Crazy in Love. She told Tifa. She told because Marsh is like okay, like she said. I went to Krishan and I confronted her. So Marsh basically confronted Tifa. Said, "Look, let me tell you something. You acting like this is baddies. Okay, this is family. Your sister needed you. You didn't do the." She said, I kept telling Tifa, get down, Tifa, get down, because Tifa was standing over top of Chrisean. And from that, when she was like, Tifa, get down, and Marsh was like, she was going to hit her, but Tifa hit her first. And
Krishan was
said
shook.
on several, right, she was on several interviews saying, I hit her first. I hit her first. And of course, Marsh was, I mean, and Jay was honest. And this is all I keep saying. I keep saying Jay was like, oh no, she's like, she's big. Let me jump in. And Jay, only thing Jay kept doing was sitting her on her leg because he showed that on the show. She only got the best of her on her leg. Like she wasn't punching her in the. Everybody saw Dom in the body, and Chrisean didn't say jumper, jumper. She said, "That's right, get her, get her, get her." That's what she kept saying.
I
She
mean,
was
And
like,
that's
even
really
"Yes,
the
worse,
y'all
same
get her,
saying
thing.
that
get her."
about
That's
That's what
your
no
she kept
sister.
difference.
saying.
That's like
I
tit
mean,
for
I
Yeah.
feel
tat.
like that there's no
Let me
difference
tell you
because
something.
that's the same
Right?
thing
It's
with your
not a
sister.
difference,
I
but
wouldn't
I
put
feel like
nobody
this.
on my sister.
No,
Exactly. And on top of that, I'm
she
not getting
deserved that.
involved. I'm not getting
She
involved in no
deserved it.
family drama. I come from a
She
big
deserved
family.
it. That's, in my
No,
opinion, she deserved it.
no.
I
Yeah.
think
Nobody should be jumping
Yeah.
on nobody's
not for my
When
family.
you
sister, no.
Nope.
when you come at me, we saw her swing at her. We saw her swing at her, and Tessa took that blow. Tessa took that blow.
Listen,
We saw her
I pushed
several
her
times.
and then that's when
And
she
Jay and
swung. Yes.
Marsh told her, you kept trying to fight Chrisean. You threw bottles at Chrisean. Watch the show. She checked her several times. You
okay,
kept
well,
coming at your
can
sister.
I say
So
something?
yeah, she deserved that. That's how I feel.
Nobody should be getting in the middle of no family drama. I don't know how y'all was raised, but that's how I was raised. Because you never know what happened behind your back. That's that behind, the scenes. That's family. Don't call me to get in no family drama. None of my friends would even do that. Like, that's ridiculous. They all grown. This is not no kids in high school.
But would your
And
sister try to fight you while you was pregnant? Would your
that
sister
has
try?
nothing. That's something my
Would your
grandmama
sister be
and my
throwing? Would
mama
your
can
sister
can
be
handle
throwing
that.
bottles at you?
Probably so.
That I don't.
Probably so.
Who, my sister?
Probably so.
Right.
My
None of no. My sisters would not treat
Mine's
me like
probably
that.
But you don't
so. Mine's
understand what I'm
probably so. We
saying.
all unhinged.
And then
Like
on
I
top,
can't say that my like sister wouldn't or would not
good.
because we're
Because
all
that's not the point I'm
unhinged.
trying
We're
to make
all
either.
unhinged.
That's not the point I'm trying to make either. The point is, nobody I know is getting in the middle of somebody else's family's drama. Point blank, period. And I don't believe half of what's on Zeus because that's like, lead television.
Scripted show.
So
No,
like,
I'm not
no,
talking. I don't believe what's on Zeus. I'm telling you what was said and what she said. That's a fact. That's an evidence
listen,
that we can look at. I can't say that it did or did not happen. I'm telling you, this is what Mars said. You can go back and watch it. She
and if
said
you
she was
go back,
basically felt like to some degree that Tifa was a threat. To me, is my friend. I don't care if it's my mama, my man. She neutralized the threat. What
that
I'm
first
telling you
time,
at the
that
end of
first
the
time it was like 10
day,
bodyguards with her, 10
at
grown
the
ass
end of,
men.
but they didn't do nothing. They didn't.
My friends
They
are not getting in the middle of me and my sister's beef.
we saw Tifa tear that
I'm
in the
not
body.
letting my
She
friends
ripped
get
that
into
girl
it.
tooth out
Me
her mouth.
neither.
Them
Me
security
neither.
guards didn't do it.
Me and my sister wasn't even speaking, and some bitch was trying to at her, and I went off. I drove right up to her house, but I still didn't speak to my sister. I gave my sister
And
benefit. They
that's
went
how
back
me
to
and my
back.
sisters
But
roll.
but
That's
at the
how me and my
same
sisters roll
time,
too.
if my family, if the elders in my family, my grandma, my parents, my aunties, uncles on both sides, older cousins, if they would have seen some shit like that, y'all both getting your ass whipped. You don't do
Yep.
that in front of, I don't know what type of,
That's
like,
back in the day. Yes, indeed. Yes,
I'm not
indeed.
bad.
You right about
I'm a
that.
millennial. I'm a millennial. And I don't care. I don't care. The fact that you know,
Yep.
if you got beef because you family, you're gonna fight all the time. You don't sick your
Yep.
friends on your family. Point blank, period. That's none of my business. And I'm not fighting nobody's family. Whatever y'all got going on between y'all is between y'all.
She hit Marsh first, and she admitted that. And Marsh is not going to let nobody hit her. That's
Well,
what
did
I'm
she come
saying.
at Marsh? Did Marsh come at her?
She did, she told her that she was standing. They said she was standing over top of her. I don't know what that means, right? And she said she kept saying because she kept telling Chrisean, "I'm going to whip your ass. I'm going to whip your ass." He kept threatening Chrisean, and
So then
Marsh
Marsh
said,
got involved
"You
in that
need to."
family shit. That's what it sounds like.
Because she was not about to let her whip her butt while she had that baby in her belly. Like, I'm just
So the
saying.
cameraman
I,
couldn't jump in.
so
Like no, like I
baby,
think.
they didn't jump in on Dime in the body. They saw that girl knock that girl. I saw the footage.
Okay,
They
we
would
just gotta
not
agree
let
to disagree
nobody
then,
up.
because I
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
agree
we're
with that
not
at
gonna
all.
agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Everybody here has an opinion. I feel like if you're not acting like,
I
we're
may
not
break some mess
sisters.
up, but I'm not putting my hand on somebody's
Yeah.
other sister. I'm
You're
not.
not
I'm
you're
not
not
gonna
acting
break
like
something
my
up.
sister. Anytime you gonna tell somebody you gonna whip my tail and I'm pregnant, and then you swung on me prior to that, and everybody know you swung on me. You tried to fight me. No, no, you're not my sister. It's over.
What
So
happened behind cameras? Like
she got what she got
And
what
see,
she
I feel
deserved. That's
like
how I
all
feel
of
about
that
that's
it.
is
family.
good from
What happened?
behind closed doors.
And
Like,
Krishan like to
Family is the worst. Family is the worst ones that will hurt you, will
and
backstab you, and
Krishan like to
everything.
manipulate. Y'all gotta like Krishan like to manipulate. So she could have like threw a drink on Tisha in the house on Tifa in the house, and who knows? And then cry about it, like go outside. Oh, she put her hands on me. That's the type of
But
person she
that we
is.
didn't. But we didn't see that. That
So that's
now
why you
now
stay out of it. That's my point right there.
you throwing a hypothetical situation in there that we never see. I'm
But
just
that's
telling
my point right there. Is
you.
that you
And
don't
from
know
what
what
I
goes on with
saw,
family in the
she
house.
deserved it.
You don't know what goes on with family in
She
the
could have.
house.
No, she could have done a lot of things, but we didn't see that. So I can't. I'm not sitting up here saying Krishan again. Krishan is no angel, but if you're attacking me for the second time, my
So
friends better jump in.
no.
All I know is the
Just like
dynamic
Tifa's
between
friends were
everyone
defending her.
is crazy. The family dynamics in Krishan's family, are very wild.
Yes, they are.
Between all the siblings, it's like all of them got something going on. Look, Donicia, Donicia gonna kill me. Look, she talking
no,
about what
she
else?
said Candy gonna kick me out.
I ain't kicking you. Ain't going nowhere.
You
You
ain't
ain't going
going nowhere,
nowhere.
girl. You stuck. You stuck and up,
Look, you
girl.
came in here that one day. You stuck, girl. You stuck. Now, look, this was good. Now, we may talk about Krishan a little bit more tomorrow because I know the drama is going to be ongoing. But we're not going to do
Yeah, it
the
is.
whole show about it. So, y'all hopefully, y'all come in for the other conversation because we got something that I definitely need to talk about. But I am telling you guys real quick. I am switching from StreamYard. So, to be honest, I may not,
What are you
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get it all situated before the show tomorrow. So y'all just
Is
look at
something going
y'all
on
look
with
at
StreamYard? Because I heard something's going on with them. Like they
well, the thing of it is, the main thing for me is, they've had a couple
gonna
issues
crazy?
lately, and then they got bought out by somebody, and they raised the price up way more. And y'all not just because y'all got bought out from somebody, don't be trying to raise the price on me.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people
So
like
a
that.
lot of people
Yeah.
are leaving. A lot of people are leaving. So I'm deciding where I'm going, and I'm gonna try to get all set up and everything.
Candy, what time do you go live? Because I was like, Candy, I didn't even know you were still doing shows.
Yeah, usually I am here 9:30 Central Standard Time.
Oh, I hope it's a
Okay.
public company. I'm gonna see if any other public companies are,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm gonna get in while that getting is good. So, because I know
Yeah.
everybody gonna
Yeah.
be switching.
Yep. So look, we out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Jayla, it was nice seeing you.
I
Same
know.
with
I
you,
miss
husband.
everybody.
It's
Yes.
And
Thanks
always
for
y'all know
nice.
coming
how we
through.
do. We family. We agree to disagree, but we always
Oh
laugh it
yeah.
off at the end.
I'm
You know,
Like
not
it
gonna
ain't
let
no hard
nobody.
feelings.
I'm not gonna
yeah.
sit
Yeah.
nobody on y'all or sit there watching somebody
Stay
jump
hustlers,
y'all.
we
So
know. We know stay
You're
hustlers.
not
We
gonna.
we can
know.
You're
fight when
not
we
gonna
get
expose
home.
my driver's license. You're not gonna
We
expose
can
my driver's license.
we can fight when we get home. That's
No, but yeah, glad y'all came through. Look, we talk about other stuff, so y'all can come for other conversation too. We always have a good time, y'all. So come on through. But like I said, I'll get everything all set up. But
Okay.
yeah, it ain't gonna be on here. Cause look,
30
no,
Central
no,
Standard Time.
y'all not doubling the price on me. Y'all ain't give me nothing extra. Yeah, y'all got
Uh-uh.
bought out and everything. Happy for you, but no. So,
Yeah.
um, thanks for coming through, y'all. We will see y'all
Yeah. Sure
tomorrow.
thing.
That's I'm twitching, but I don't know what time.
see you in the atmosphere, y'all.
Okay, so
Mm.
Tamika says she
Are you
is
going on
switching
Twitch, you
tonight.
said?
Yes, I
Yeah.
am switching tonight, but I don't know what time. I just got to get something situated first, and then I'll be going on Twitch.
Okay. All
Do
Oh,
right.
y'all
so
have
wait
a
Sound
a minute. I
desired
don't have
show
your
y'all
Twitch
want to?
information.
put
Can
it
you
in.
put
Drop
it in there?
Twitch in the link. Drop the
Yeah, I'm
link
about
in
to
the
drop
chat,
it in
Tamika.
the chat. Give me
Y'all
one
come
second.
on
All right.
through. We have the show, and then when Tamika's live, when she goes live, we go over there, hang out, watch some movies, chit chat, and
Y'all doing it
have a good
big.
time. Yeah.
I've been out of pocket. Okay. All right
Yes.
then.
Is the link in there, Tamika?
Certainly. All right, let me leave and go down to the link. See y'all later. Thanks for
Oh,
having me.
See you. Thank you for
yes.
coming up. Yes, it's
Babs,
in
what did you
there.
say? What
Okay,
Babs
did
is
you
the
see my
message
message?
in where's the message at? Let me see. Uh Oh, about the movies, Babs? And yeah, I responded back. If it's about the movies, I said I gotta watch all three of those on Saturday and just have a marathon. Or maybe Tamika will do a marathon and play all three of Gangsters. Here, let me see what you said it was. Gangster's Daughter. Babs was telling me those movies were really good. There's three parts. So put it on the
What
list,
is that
y'all.
on Tubi?
Yeah, it's on Tubi. And
Oh,
y'all hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate everyone for coming through. We had a good time talking about all these shenanigans. I don't know. To be my parting words on the situation, I'm sad to see this. I really am. I'm sad to see this because, like I said, it seemed like they were trying to create a little family for themselves. Jay didn't have any children, but Chrisean Marsh, they both had children. They were building a little, family together, But sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. Sometimes, when you have your own kids and things like that, it, you have to move on, do your own thing, create your own home for you and your child. And, you know, you can't employ everybody because everybody feels like you owe them something at some time. I can see a little bit, but sometimes people need that push to go out and do their own things. Like, how long can you ride Krishan's coattails and try to get paid off Krishan? At some point, that always has to come to an end. And when it does come to an end, it's things like this is the end result. So, I honestly I'm sad about it because I thought that these were going to be some long-term friends for her. If anything, hopefully her and Marsh can resolve their differences, whatever they are, and become friends again because you made her the godmother of your child. And just like Dionysia said on the way out, God places people in our lives for a season. Their season has ended.
there
And
you
and
go.
it's sad to see, but they're all young. They're all young. If it can be worked out, it will. If it can't, you just go your separate ways. And hopefully people can go their separate ways quietly. Like, what's wrong with leaving with dignity and respect, and just respect for the way that y'all felt for each other in the past, even if you no longer feel that way. So that's how I feel about it. Now look, I'm getting out
And
of
I
here.
hope Krishan really don't even say anything back. I just hope she doesn't respond. I hope she just leave it to her fans speculating things. That's it.
Yep. Yep, just cut it down, and that's the easiest way. Just like they said that she was saying, oh, she's doing it for clout. Whether Jay is or not, or whatever's really going on, just keep it moving because regardless of if there's any truth to the things that Jay is saying, the easiest way for it to die down is just don't address it. Just don't address it. You know, that's the easiest way for it to die down. So, I don't know if the people involved had that level of maturity to let it play out like that, but really just don't feed it. And then there you go. I had these people scrambling. If I was for sure, I had these people scrambling around and getting their own damn content like they had to do when at a certain point when she was in jail. Because there's a particular, I ain't gonna name the name. There's a particular channel which her content she does do some of the content when there's there, but I'm loving the fact that she's talking about other things because she's hilarious anyways, and I know she don't need that content. She doesn't need Chrisean and Blueface content for her content to be good. And I love seeing all the different things that she's doing, and I'm tuned in. So, okay, y'all, see y'all on Twitch and what have you when she comes on, and see you tomorrow. Let me get out of here because, like I said, I got some work to do, finding us another spot. And there's a lot of them out there. Everybody's putting up the different places, so I just got to choose one. And look, we're going to be right back in business. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye. And don't forget to hit the like button, please.
Please.